This is a rapid fire video about RSV because it's going around like crazy and you've got questions and I've got answers. I'm a pediatrician, so let's go. RSV is not new. It's been around and causing problems in the pediatric community for decades. Its season is usually between October and March, but COVID has come, everything's all messed up, so now the season is longer and worse. For most people, RSV causes cold-like symptoms, and because it's a virus and there's no cure, it means it has to run its course. For some children, though, it can cause respiratory distress or something that we call bronchiolitis. The younger they are, the more at risk they are for this to happen. These are the symptoms of RSV. Pause to read. The take-home message here is that RSV produces clear mucus for days. Now this is what to watch for. Pause to read. RSV can be spread through contaminated surfaces, so wash those hands with soap and water and scrub those countertops. RSV can also be spread through contact with respiratory droplets, so all that knowledge that you acquired through the pandemic can be used for RSV as well. People can shed the virus for a week to several weeks, so if you have concerns about when your kid can go back to daycare, talk to your pediatrician. If you or your child land at the doctor's office, they may or may not test for RSV. Some doctor's offices have capability to test for RSV, but many don't, and many don't need to because RSV is just like another virus. Knowing the name of the virus doesn't really change anything. The recommendations for treatment stay the same: nasal saline suction, humidifier use, and home supportive care. If you develop respiratory distress, off to the emergency room you go. Also important to note that RSV is not the only virus that can cause respiratory distress. Many viruses can do that. RSV can cause symptoms for 10 up to 14 days. Now, it is reasonable that if your child has been sick for longer than 2 weeks, you go back to your pediatrician to consider a reevaluation. Antibiotics do not work against RSV, and unless your child has reactive airways and/or asthma, inhalers, nebulizer treatments, all of that doesn't work either, just supportive care. If they need oxygen, fluids, or a higher level of support, they need the hospital. Right now, there is a monoclonal antibody given only to high-risk children called Synagis, and an RSV vaccine is in the works for the general population and kids. Despite the fact that RSV is a huge nuisance and can cause up to 1.5 million outpatient visits per year and 57,000 inpatient hospitalizations per year in the United States, death is very rare. Now you know everything. Okay, bye.